Hello, and thanks for joining me again today. This is Ruth Hamilton, and I'm going to be showing you through this beautiful paper pad, Bon Voyage, from Trimcraft. Now I've been sent this to have a little look at and to make some samples as well, so I'll be giving you some ideas and making a card or two at the end of the video. But first of all, we'll have a little look at the paper pad. Now this is one of their first edition range, so it comes in 6x6, 8x8 and 12x12. And there are 2 canvas designs, 3 spot UV designs, and half of the papers in this pad are double-sided. So it's a 48 sheet pad, 3 sheets of 16 designs, and it's 200 GSM. So that's really, really good quality. So as always, I like to start at the back of the pad and flick through, because at the back, that's where we're going to find all these beautiful double-sided papers. Now as you can see, I've started here and I've already cut a piece out, because when I go through a pad like this, I like to see not only the double-sided designs and how they match so well, but I like to pick out elements that I can cut out and use as toppers as well on cards. So I've cut this one out. I've found that the suitcases just lent themselves to something that I think would be really, really nice if they were popped up on foam pads on a card and add a little bit of dimension. And then we've got lots of other beautiful designs, and these are the rest of the double-sided ones here. And as you can see, the patterns and the colours are really beautiful. Just a little flick to show you what's here. And then these are the one-sided papers, and that's a really beautiful colour. I love that, and it's like a little map pointer on that one, place marker. And then some planes, aeroplanes. Now I've taken a little die that I find, it's one of the Trimcraft transport dies, and I've used it to cut out a little plane. Don't know where it's gone at the minute, it's flown off somewhere. There it is. And I'm going to use that on some of the cards as well. I also found, as I looked through this, some more elements that I can cut out, as you can see there, to make toppers for cards. As we get further on here, you'll see, yes, there's the Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower from this one. And then closer to the front, there's a beautiful map. We find this one with postcards on it, and although that would make a beautiful background, you can still cut some of the cards from that and use those as toppers as well. The 2 linen ones at the front are particularly beautiful. So this one is stamps, and the texture is just amazing. I have cut out some of the stamps and I can use those as toppers as well. And then the front one is just a really lovely pattern with the beautiful texture there as well. So I have toppers there that I can cut out and use. I've got those transport dies from Trimcraft, but I also thought, as I looked through this and saw the beautiful colours, there's this really lovely glitter card, which is a really a Dovecraft one, and that's a beautiful foil for that, I thought. I have also picked out some of my letter tiles from Trimcraft as well. You can see there we have Dad, we also have, well, whatever, you can, obviously you know where I was going with that one, but these can be added to put names on cards or whatever. Dad, David, as always. And I had a little look through and I found some of my photo corners as well, and they're in that beautiful rose gold colour. And I thought some of those background papers there, they're 12x12, and they would make beautiful scrapbook pages. You could use the photo corners on some of the photos and some of the elements from the papers as well. So there's lots of different ideas there, as well as just making some cards. So I'll pack this all away. I'll come back in a moment or two with some of the things I've already pre-cut, and we'll make a card. I've taken an A4 piece of white card, folded it in half, and then I've prepared some pieces to decorate the top of that with. So first of all, I have taken a piece of glitter card. I've measured it out to 13.5 centimeters wide by 20 centimeters long, and as you can see, I just took the centre out of it because that means I can use that glitter card for something else, and I didn't want to waste it because the paper is actually very, very good quality and won't show the lines through that anyhow. So I have done that, and I've gone ahead then, so that was 13.5 by 20, and I cut a piece of paper from the paper pad at 12.5 by 19, and I've glued it onto the top, and I've just gone ahead and done that because it takes a little moment or two more just for the glue to catch between the top of the glitter card and the rest of the card there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this onto the card base. So there we are. And that glitter just gives a lovely definition outside the patterned paper there, and I've got some other bits of it that I'm going to add on here. So I've cut two 2 centimeter strips, so one will go down here and the other will go across here, and I'm just going to glue those on. And then I've taken a little piece of the stamp card or paper from the pad, and that measures 8 centimeters by 11.5. So I've gone by 8.5 by 9 centimeters of glitter card, and I've put that on top, and I'm going to add that on there just at an angle. Before I do that, I'm going to add a little photo corner, and this is one of those rose gold ones. So I'll just add that onto the top there. Just gives a nice little bit of definition. Now I won't see the rest of them, I think, but I'll just keep that on there and then I'll glue that down. I've taken some of the suitcases that I'd already cut out, and I've added 3D foam tape to the back. Then I've cut some of the postcards from the paper pad. They don't actually all show the full card at the back there, but it doesn't matter because I've just glued them together. And then I have added some twine around that, and I'm going to glue that on there. I've got my 3 letter tiles here that say Dad, and we're going to put that across the top. The other one's there somewhere. Then I have cut out these little pieces that I showed you earlier, and somewhere about here I have also got a little, where is it now? Yeah, the little aeroplane, and I cut it out of the same paper that I've cut these 2 strips in. So I shall just go ahead and speed the video up as I put all this together. On my second card I've done a similar ideas, except I've just used different paper, and I'll just go ahead and glue these all together, and you can have a little look, and it'll be similar but just with a slightly different touch. So that's the 2 cards finished now, and you can see that the colours go really well and the elements look really nice whenever they're added up on 3D foam pads. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you do, please don't forget to like the video and please subscribe to my channel as well, and then come back and see me again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Keep safe and well. Thank you. Bye bye.